So here's the sketch. This is just over Mosher's Island. There's this. I'm going from memory here. There's this rock and a few little trees. Now, like I say, in your sketches, you don't need a lot, okay? And over here comes around like this, and there's a point here, and then there's trees here. Okay, because this request is for fluffy fog. Now, I asked to have a picture, but I didn't get it, so I'm just going to come up with my own creation. Remember we talked about the Hogarth curve, or the S curve? So in this case, we're going to have the light traveling like this. That gives us the S. It's going to be backwards. So in order to create that, we're going to block this here with a couple of rocks. So your eyes will come in this way, and then we'll make well, this is supposed to be fog. So this is not as easy, but we're going to have the fog coming like so. This will be darker, and this will be lighter in this area. So there, that's all we need. That's our sketch. Now let's go to work. So we're going to use liquid acrylic. You can use latex or oil, doesn't matter. And what we're going to start with is some white. I'm just going to dump this on. Come on, there we go. Okay. Remember, fog, you need light. Now I have a nice big brush here. We're going to just smear this around. Lots of paint. This is a whole new experience for me as well, so I'm curious to see how this is going to turn out. Alright, there we go. Ta-da! Now we need some black to make gray. Now, here's my black. I'm just going to dab a little over here, and also some blue, because you can make your gray, blue gray, green gray, any kind of gray you want. Okay. So now we're going to add a little bit of black and blue. Ta-da! Get the fog. Now remember, I have to have some light coming, so we get the right light. There we go. Now I'm going to try something really unique. You see this? How do you like that for a brush? This is a pool noodle, and they have this nice hole in them, and this 1/2 inch, I think it's 1/2 inch, it doesn't matter, dowel fits in there nicely. And now we're gonna paint. Look at this. Now, like I say, I haven't tried this before, so I'm curious to see how it works. Look at that. How do you like getting even fog with that? Whoops, not working so great. All right. Oh, I see what I got to do, but I'll work on this. May just have to stick to the brush. But it makes a nice even flow with the fog. You have to admit that. But we'll go back in with the brush and do the final touches. All right, there's the fog. We'll just put that aside. That's not doing what I hoped. Now, all right, so up here we want a little more fog, and we'll put a little more blue in it. I really should have a very good brush. This one's kind of cheapo. I don't know where my good brush is. I put things away. The hairs keep coming out. I have another brush here we'll smooth it out with, though. You see how the light is going out there? Now I'm going to use my better brush for the white. I need a little more white here. Let's dab a little white. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Make a little yellow fog. Alright, here's the yellow. I just need a little dab of that. There we go. We don't need much yellow to change that color, but I just don't want it pure white. Alright, well, we can handle a little more yellow. Pink too makes nice fog. Whatever you want. A little pink in the sky. There. Here's my brush. I'm going to smooth things out with this. Oh, but it's supposed to be fluffy fog. Okay, I got to remember that. You know, got to keep my eyes focused on where we're going here. Okay, fluffy fog. That ought to be interesting. Fluffy fog. More paint. Need more paint. Ta-da! That's better. Like to have lots of paint. Fluffy fog. Got to remember that. Okay. Choo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. That's a fog bank. I don't know if any of you live near the ocean, but you can see the fog rolling in. We get a southwest wind and the fog rolling in. Oh, it's awesome. Okay. Now we've got to smooth that out, because she wants fluffy fog. Now I'm going to have a paper towel here to wipe my brush off every time I make a new sweep. Otherwise, if you pick up some of that dark stuff, how are we doing here? When we get over here in this area and the paint gets on the brush, then it does not work good. Okay, there's a streak across, see, like this. See, alright, I'm going to have a little trouble here. I can see that. I need my 4-inch very good brush. Well, I don't have it. I don't know where I put it. I might have to go back to using my roller. I'm going to try it. Try using my roller. I'm going to wipe off some of this stuff. Get it clean. See if I can get a nice even flow of fog. So you're watching from start to finish. All right, there we go. Not doing the trick I wanted. See, look at that. As soon as I go back over there, I'm going to try wiping that off again. That look like fluffy fog to you? Somewhat to me. Now, I see the trick to do here. I'm going to throw some white in here. I know what to do now. I'm going to work my way up so that I won't touch that. Alright, here we go. Fluffy fog coming up. I hope. Be interesting to see the comments. Some might think I'm cheating. Well, I don't know. Is it cheating? Put paint on with a brush? Some people use airbrush. I'm using a roller. I don't know. Not doing what I want. Nifty way. Okay. I guess I need a full length roller. Alright. I just wish I could blend that fog the way I want. I don't like brush strokes. I need a 18-inch brush. That way I could just make one sweep right across the whole thing. I wouldn't have brush strokes. Now oil works much better than acrylic for blending. And I used to use oil-based oils, and now I'm using water-based oils. Have to play around with it to get the fog looking the way I want it. Remember, we're going out through the light there. And we're going to have some fog here. Now I'm going to try this big fluffy brush. Well, it's not big, but it's very fine. I'm going to make some fog come down here. Fluffy fog. Got to remember that's what we want. Fluffy fog. I'm going to try this brush. This is very soft. I'm hoping this will blend in nicely. Ta-da. Yeah. Look at that. Where'd I get that dirt from? Get out of there. Yeah. Oh. One of my hairbrush. Brush. Get out of there. Hope you don't have that problem. This is a good brush. Shouldn't happen with that. But it's nice and soft. I want to get rid of the brush strokes. We'll blend this in so it looks like fog. Ta-da. I'm used to using oils for my fog, but I had everything tucked away and I didn't want to dig it all out. And when I'm in the mood, I want to paint. I said I must do this so I can put it up for you to right away. Okay. The fluffy fog. Light coming through up here. Now, that's why I like my big brush. When you go like this, it just blends it all in, especially with the oils. Oh yeah, you get real beautiful blending. Latex and acrylic, they don't blend as well. I must try my fingers. That's why I wear gloves. That blends. That gives fluffy. Another piece of dirt. I'm going back to my fingers. Get my gloves tight. I don't know what you think. Anyway. Piece of dirt. It's different. Like I say, I suppose I should have done all this experimenting ahead of time, so you would think I knew what I was doing. Alright, let's blend in this white. Make it look fluffy fog. How does that grab you? Make it a little darker up here. Make sure you get some of these cheap gloves. You can get them at a hardware. Oh no. Well, some, yeah, they have them for painters. They also have them for medical gloves. You can get them cheap. I buy them by the box. I think they're around, they're under $15 for 100. Saves your skin. All right, that looked like fluffy fog. Now we're going to put in some water, H2O. But I didn't tell you that, but this is, I need to put that brush in, keep my brushes, because they dry quick. Somebody some water here. This is a little Cove, just up the road around the corner. Remember, 2/3, 1/3, sky and water. We need some more weight. Keep your brush straight. This is what we call the windshield wiper effect. You see, because that's what a lot of people do. Straight across, right? Or if anything, if there's any movement in the water, it would go this way. Now we want that water and fog to blend because it's a foggy day. I don't want to get up there too high. There we go. Like that. A little action in the water with my gloves. Look at that. Pretty nifty, eh? Looks like waves. You'd think I knew what I was doing. Alright. And now we need a little land. Throw that in there too. We need some brown. And some green for the trees and the grass, and ooh, that's a nasty bunch of stuff. Okay, and this is going to be kind of a fall stuff. Yeller. Little hill here and over here. This comes down like so. Ta-da! Lots of paint. And we're going to throw a little black in there. Looks like Peggy's Cove. Man, maybe I should do what we say. Like Dave Weitzman says, don't fight her, go with it. I think I will. These are the rocks. Yeah, how do you like that? There's a switch. Oh, I forgot my palette knife because I wasn't going to do rocks. But anyway, I'm going to take a little red here. Not much, didn't need that much. Let's see, what else do we want? We're going to need more white. My, I can't believe this happened. There's the rocks. We need the lighthouse, the rocks there. And if you've been to Peggy's Cove, I don't have a palette knife here. I should have my palette knife. My. That's a little purple in the rocks. And I need more black. Look at that. Look what I did there. That wasn't very smart. Ta-da. Well, let's get rid of that. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. There we go. There, okay. The lighthouse will sit up there. Right up here. Okay. I'm going to put some more dark down in here. I really got the paint coated on there, haven't I? There we go. Throw in a little yellow. See what that does. Lots of color in rocks, you know. They're not just one color. Look at how, see how that adds, spices us up? I like that. Especially along the shoreline there, you get that old barnacles and kelp and seaweed. Now we're going to have to let this dry to put in the lighthouse. Okay, that'll do. There we go. Remember I forgot my palette knife? So here's a piece of mat board. Give us a... I just bend it around like that. Just shows you don't have to have a lot of expensive gear to paint. How do you like that? Same with over here. We want the top of the rocks a little lighter. Wipe that off. I'm going to take my scissors, round this a little bit. I'll do that over here like this. Look. There. I just rounded it. Where are we? Just rounded it like that. Ta-da. Look at that. It makes that white rock on top. Okay. If you've been to Peggy's Cove, you'll know what the rocks look like. I don't worry about making it exactly like it is. You know, Dave used to say, "You want it like it is? Take a picture." That's the point there. Pretty good palette knife, eh? Pretty cheap too. Look at that. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to dry that a little more. Finger painting. Fluffy fog. Gotta watch the symmetrical shapes. And we're gonna have a little here coming this way. I have to tell you, Peggy's Cove is one of my favorite places to paint. I guess subconsciously I went there. Next time I'll have to do it with oils, show you how they work. I really have to tell you, I understand how to make fog with oils. This is a little different for me. There's a paintbrush here and there, and that doesn't want to come out. There, I got him. Okay, we're almost done here. I don't know if it's called fluffy fog or not, but I'm going to call it a day. Of course, it's nearly about 8:45. I'm in my frame shop right now working on our assembly table. Dawn is going to be here to work in a few minutes, and she'll need her table. So I have to finish. How's that grab you? That looked like, let's bring this in a little lower there. That looked like fluffy fog? Oh, I know what I gotta do. Gotta do a few more things here. And the green light's in the middle here. What's that secret you're keeping? Green door, if any of you folks are my age, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, we need to light the windows. Like I say, I'm not worried about, okay, so there's 3. Put one in the middle, ta-da, one here, and one there. Doesn't that bring it to life? Ooh, that's thick. A lot of paint on there. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put a little bit of shadow in here. Get some H2O. Reduce down my brush. That's the door to go in. And there would be a little shadow underneath here. Gotta blend that in now. It was really about fog, but I didn't give you much fog, did I? Oh well. You can play around. Those windows look a little dark. Some out here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. I'm going to put some of that in here. Oh, yeah. You got to get that fluffy fog. That's fluffy. I wonder if I can blend that. Oh. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Whoops, look at there. Remember I said keep your brush clean? Look at that. I didn't keep it clean. Look what happened. Oh my dear. Gotta get some weight in there. Cover that up. Finger painting. Fluffy fog. Gotta watch the symmetrical shapes. And we're gonna have a little here coming this way. I have to tell you, Peggy's Cove is one of my favorite places to paint. I guess subconsciously I went there. Next time I'll have to do it with oils, show you how they work. I really have to tell you, I understand how to make fog with oils. This is a little different for me. There's a paintbrush here and there, and that doesn't want to come out. There, I got him. Okay, we're almost done here. I don't know if it's called a fluffy fog or not, but I'm going to call it a day. Of course, it's nearly about 8:45. I'm in my frame shop right now working on our assembly table. Dawn is going to be here to work in a few minutes, and she'll need her table. So I have to finish. How's that grab you? That look like, let's bring this in a little lower there. That look like fluffy fog? Oh, I know what I got to do. Got to do a few more things here. Got to have some little action around here from the waves. Roll. It's not. This is a calm day at Peggy's Cove, but you still get a little action around the swells. And we need some seagulls. I have to put those in later. A couple of seagulls up there. I hope you like this. Or I hope you, but I really hope, no, it doesn't matter if you like it. I hope you learn, that's what I'm trying to say. You need to, everything, every painting is a learning experience. Alright? I think we'll leave well enough alone. Although, it might be nice to have some weight up here. Make this a little sharper. Oh, we should have some brownie stuff down there. and yellow. Like I say, I'm running out of time here. I got this brilliant idea this morning. When I hit an idea, I don't like waiting around. I want to do it now. So, a little more weight around here. Ah, too wet. When it dries, you can always go back in there and touch that up. Okay, that's it. What do you think? Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something and learn how to make fluffy fog. Catch you later. Okay, we're going to do a little more to this. Back again. Going to straighten up the horizon. It's a little crooked. I hate crooked horizons. That's better. But I do have a not straight. Fix that. And it's a little too dark. It should be blending in with the fog. Getting down to the nitty-gritty details now. When you have a harsh line or distinct line, the fog doesn't look like it's fog. Not down on the water. It's too distinct. I want the fog to be blending in. Fingers work great. That's better. Even a little more action in the waves. And this is not quite foggy enough. Fluffy fog, remember. That's what we're aiming for. Far cry from what we started with, right? Okay. Yeah, that's good. And I kind of muffed up here a little bit. Just putting a little color in there so that it's not so white. And we're going to have a little bit of action here on the rocks. Not much, because it's not that rough. Although this out here makes it look a little rougher now. And a little. Little color in the rocks. Don't know how many of you have ever been to Peggy's Cove, but it's one of my favorite spots. Just 12 minutes away. I'm going to throw some blue in here to give it a little color. See how that changes things? Brings it right to life. Dark down in there in the place where the light doesn't shine. That was not supposed to be that light. That was supposed to be dark on my finger. I think we'll just leave this. Starting to muck around too much. Demonstrations aren't meant to be masterpieces necessarily. That's when you learn the thing and then you go at it later. But people on YouTube don't want to watch too long. They get bored. All right. I just want to add a little action here, right here. Oops, that's not blue enough. Little action from the waves. And I think we'll call that a day. The only thing I'd like to do is a little more to the lighthouse. A little more definition here. Shouldn't be working on this angle when it's wet. That's about it. Leave well enough alone. Now all I need to do is sign it. Well, maybe I'll straighten out these windows a little. Here we go. Nothing like gulls. One more. This little guy. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll catch you next time.